Hey guys, what's up? IrishEmerald here, and welcome to another Pokemon Ultra Sun Ultra Moon team building video for you guys today, where we are going to be building down an NU with Kingler. So I'm actually going to be robbing a set, well, kind of a set off Root. If you guys haven't checked them out, definitely go check them out. But I'm going to be robbing a bit of a set off him that he's used before, but I'm making a few different tweaks to it, and I'm going to see how it's going to work down in NU. Should be a little bit of fun, and we'll see how it works out. And that is going to be Agility, Life Form, Sheer Force Kingler. This thing has the potential to be absolutely terrifying in NU, and I definitely want to try it out and see if we can make it work in a few Wi-Fi battles that we're going to be doing on stream. So if you guys hype for today's episode, please smash the like button down below for me. But let me walk through the set, and you guys can see what we're trying to do here. So we're rocking out with Agility, so we get to +2 speed. So the idea is that Kingler will be able to sweep late game. Liquidation is going to be our main move because it gets boosted by Life Orb and Sheer Force. So all of a sudden Liquidation becomes an exceptionally powerful move that nobody wants to eat. But then we have Body Slam and Knockoff as basically two other moves that can hit really hard. Body Slam is a really good neutral hitting move that can hit the likes of Vaporeon and whatnot. For really good damage because of the Life Force, Sheer Force being able to combine with that. And then we have Knockoff just as a little bit of utility, a move that's able to do a little bit more damage across the field late game if we're not able to kind of break through something else that, you know, what happens to come against us. Could have gone super power there, but I felt like it's a late game cleaner. It's not, you don't really want to reduce your attack, you want to kind of keep it as high as you want. So that's the reason why I went Knockoff there. Could come back to bite me, could be something you guys want to try out, but that's the reason why we're rocking out with these four moves. Set wise, I'm bringing 244 speed because that has enough speed to outspeed this Choice Scarf and Palm. Now there could be a Choice Scarf strike it there, whatever, but there is like a limit to how fast we can go. And I figured having enough speed, just outspeed a Choice Scarf and Palm should be enough. This is under +2 agility, by the way. But I think having enough speed to outspeed that should be absolutely fine with us. So that's the reason why we have Jolly in 244. 252 in attack. 130 base attack. 130 base attack is nuts. So we are going to be doing an awful lot of work. And then we just put the rest of the EVs across the board. 4 in HP, 4 in defense, 4 in speed F. And that is the kind of spread. So hopefully we can build a team around this and make it work out very, very nicely. If you guys wondering what is in NU at the moment, Incineroar didn't Incineroar get bumped up? No, it did not. But Incineroar is definitely the main man in NU at the moment, followed by Heliolisk and Passimian, which we have used recently enough, so I'm going to try and avoid them as much as I can. But definitely answers are needed for Incineroar. Big answers are needed for Incineroar, and if we can come up with a decent answer for that, we will be on to a winning formula. The other thing I definitely want to make sure, if I can get over to the right tab, the other thing I definitely want to make sure is that we can be able to beat likes of Vaporeon, any bulky water type like Vaporeon, Slowbro, those kind of bulky water types. We definitely do not want to be up against them. Just to kind of put it into a filter here, like the likes of Vaporeon and Slowbro, they can just kind of wall Kingler as we kind of try and stop with agility, and that's not really a good fun time for us, Lapras included. So that's definitely not a fun time for us, so we definitely want to be able to come up with an answer for that. Hopefully we can. And that is kind of it. Now I am looking at a Mega Obama here, and that could be a cool option here because that would definitely break through a lot of those bulky water types. But again, we just lose so much speed when we Mega Evolve that it's kind of a little bit. It's kind of something I do not want to kind of delve into, if you get me. But okay, let's see if we can come up with something here. Incineroar is definitely going to be an issue. So hopefully we don't have to deal with that. But let's see if we can come up with something. Let's try and get rid of the bulky water types first. Let's see if we can have an answer for bulky water types. I would also like hazards as well. Hazards would be very nice. But bulky water types would be the main issue here. We could run a Choice Specs Sceptile. Sceptile has got insanely good speed. And we could run Choice Specs here. Just as a way of being able to attack really hard and fast, because we could run max speed, max attack. If we could run this, and if we did this, I'm just trying to think now, if we did this, like we should, I think in theory be able to bop a few things. Just out of curiosity, let's put Sceptile in here. Let's say NU All-Out Attacker. I want to be Choice Specs. What I'm really looking at here is, and let me scale this down to level 50 because we're playing Wi-Fi. Leaf Storm, or Leaf Storm's able to beat an enemy problem. That's lovely. But what I'm really looking at is I'm looking at Vaporeon as an example, and Leaf Storm with a Choice Specs would kill. Lovely. What about Life Orb? Life Orb would kill too. That's really good to know. What about Expert Belt? This is standard Vaporeon now. Expert Belt would kill as well. Now Expert Belt is a bit nicer, I feel like. What about Slowbro? Let's say NU defensive pivot. If we have a Slowbro here, Leaf Storm will kill with an Expert Belt. Okay, I feel like we don't need Specs, so I think we just need Expert Belt because those are like two of the main ones I'm very worried about. So let's not go with Leaf Storm. So, sorry, with Choice Specs. Let's go Leaf Storm. Let's go Giga Drain because I feel like that could be very helpful. We definitely going to need Focus Blast here for for various different ones knocking around. In PU, such as we probably don't need it for Steelix, but we probably would need it for Mega Glalie. There you go. There's one problem. There's definitely a problem there, Mega Glalie. Okay. All right. Let's figure out what I want this last move to be. I want to be careful here now. I know I don't get great coverage, so just I have to keep in mind. But I need to have something for like. I need to have something for grass types maybe, so that we don't get walled by them. Or I could have a substitute here. Or I could go substitute. Do I get natural gift or something crazy? I do. Now, it's a pity that's a physical attacking move because that could have been fun. Just that our physical attack isn't great, you see. Like it's like 85, like it's okay, but I want this thing to actually be able to break through things a lot more. Unless we have a Sword Dance set. I feel like we could. Let me just keep looking around here. Like we might have to go for Hidden Power. That could be something that we'll just have to go for. Swift, oh my god. Yeah, why? I suppose it's the reason why Sceptile isn't loved and adored. It's just the move pool is so poor. Seismic Toss could be interesting now because that would guarantee damage. When in doubt. Like who could definitely, like Incineroar could definitely wall us here, but that's the reason why we have the Focus Blast. But when in doubt, we could always go Seismic Toss. Like Xatu would wall us if it chose to. Like if it came in. I think we might go Seismic Toss here. Now if I can't get Seismic Toss to work properly on Wi-Fi, we'll change it up. But I think we might go Seismic Toss just because that will shut down Xatu very easily. Well, it wouldn't shut it down, but we get good damage on Xatu, and it'll force Xatu to definitely have a think about what it wants to do here. I'm going to keep the Expert Belt. I know I have 4 attacking moves there, but I think Expert Belt is good enough, as we saw in the calcs, and I don't see the need to be A, locked into a move, or B, have like taken damage from Life Orb if the mons that need to hit super effectively are being hit super effectively. So I'm happy enough with that. I'm very happy with that. Okay, cool. Let's get a fire type. We have we like have a really good fire. Oh, it's called water and grass types. So let's get a fire type in here. See if we can come up with a really nice fire, water, grass core. We could run Scarf or Specs Typhlosion. That could be a bit of fun. Let's see. We could run Delphox. And Delphox could be nice because it could be a Calm Mind user, which could be interesting. That could be interesting. And Delphox would, well, see, the thing is now, if Incineroar is Scarf, that's a problem. But Delphox would be interesting because it would be interesting because we can set up on a Xatu, for example. Like a Xatu would make Prime set up fodder here. I wouldn't mind giving this a go. Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving this a go. I wonder what the Grass Knot is for, though. Let me see. I'm just trying to figure out what's the designee can be used to nail bulkier, dark, and dragon type Pokemon such as Scrafty, Incineroar, and Druddigon. Which will, yeah, okay. Grass Knot rounds out coverage by giving it the ability to threaten bulky ground, rock, and water types such as Hollow Sand, Rhydon, and Quagsire. Okay, hold on. Let's bring this in for a minute, right? Let's bring this set in. Right. I'm quite happy with Fire Blast. I'm quite happy with Psychic. Grass Knot. I'm a bit worried about having to deal with really like having to deal with Slowbro or something, because that could wall the Stealth Fox as well. That could really wall the Stealth Fox. Let me have a quick look at the calculator here. I've actually been looking at I've been showing you guys the wrong bloody tab for ages. I'm sorry, I'm getting better at it, but I totally forgot. But that's the Sceptile set. I apologize for that, folks. We're rocking out with that set. Apologies for that. Oh my god. I went brain dead there, and that's what we're rocking out with for Delphox currently. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies. Here's the Delphox set. Let me bring it over back to the calc anyways, and see if I can not make a dog's dinner of this. Right, so we have Delphox here. Grass Knot will do a bit. We go Z Grass Knot. Bloom Doom will kill actually. Okay, what about Vaporeon? Down to level 50. How much does that do? It doesn't do as much. But Bloom Doom will still kill. Bloom Doom will still kill. I think we might give it a go. I think we might give this a go. I think if we can get to +1 with a Calm Mind, we have the tech with Grass Knot to actually break through something. So I'm very happy with that. So let's give Delphox a run. I think that gives us a really nice offensive core right there, and I'm very happy with it. Very happy with it. Okay, let's get some Stealth Rocks, and we got some nice speed in Sceptile and Delphox and all that. So let's get some Stealth Rocks. Let's get some hazards up in here, up in here, up in here. I also need an answer for Helios, Passamine, and Incineroar. I need an answer for those 3 main threats, anyways. But let's see if I can find anyone here that speaks to me, you know. This one could be nice to set up rocks, but it would not be a nice switch in for Helios, unfortunately. Neither would Aggron. Bit more difficult this task. Credillia could be decent here. Credillia could be decent as a special wall. But could have Focus Blast though. Bit tough to find the ideal rocker in this case. We could go Mesprit. Part of me is thinking Uxie actually, if I'm being honest. I think Uxie could be very nice. But Uxie is banned. Damn it, I thought it might not have been banned. I was holding out hope, ladies and gentlemen. I was holding out hope. Let me see. Not as quite called out to me yet. Let me see. Toad maybe actually. We will get wrecked by Grass Knot from Helios, but Toad could be decent. Could be a decent rocker for us. Oh, dear, they're very much all weak to like water and grass coverage here, except Bronzor. But all very much weak to that, and Gabite. Everyone's very much weak to that, except Mesprit. Part of me is starting to think that we need Mesprit here. So I think we will bring in Mesprit. So let's bring in Mesprit. Let me give you leftovers. I want you to be a rock setter, and I also want you to deal with Helios and other special type Pokemon. Knock around. Am I missing anybody here? Not really. So I'm okay with that. Alright, let me give you Psychic. Let me give you U-turn. Stealth Rock, Psychic, U-turn, and what else do I want to have? Maybe Grass Knot or Energy Ball. Or Knockoff. Actually, Knockoff could be really nice utility here. So I think we might do that. And I'm going to make you especially defensive. Forced. What's got the said Helios. I think we'll also put actually, do I want to make you Zen Headbutt? Because you'll be all physical then. And I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I think I will do that. I won't have to worry about having a mixed offensive one. for now. So I think we might run set headbutt, U-turn, knock off on Misprit with Stealth Rocks. I think that might be a nice tie one to have. Okay, cool. That will work with me. That will work with me. But we are very weak to Incineroar now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring up Incineroar, try and suss out what the people reckon is its main faults. Like what was his main checks like. I guarantee it's going to be the same rock type here. Fighting types. Faster Pokemon entry. Okay, fighting types maybe. Maybe a fighting type actually. Like maybe a Hitmon top could check this really nicely. I think Hitmon top is actually the mon that we need here. Now to think about, because Hitmon top would give me rapid spin. So there's literally all my that's all it has to support I literally need right there. And it's all about just putting us into position for a Kingler to sweep. So let me go with that. I want you to be basically NU hazard support. So let's get that in here. What are you doing with Foresight? Okay, that's just stop that can just literally just stop us doing that. Also threatens comments. Yeah, low kicks on tower move. That doesn't drop defense. Oh, nah. Okay, fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this in here for a moment, and I'm going to put and we will make a few tweaks. I feel like we will make a few tweaks. But I do want to make this like as our answer to Incineroar, and I don't think I need Foresight. I'm being honest. I don't think I need Foresight. I could do with... Do I get Endeavor actually? I do. I might run with Endeavor, because that might just be a nice little move to have that would break through anybody once Hitmon top goes low, because we don't get reliable recovery. So if I can anticipate us having a hit and I can bring someone down really low for us to be able to just have them broken and they're not going to be an issue anymore, then that will allow Kingler to maybe sweep late game as well. So I'm going to go with that. I think that's a nice balance there, and I think that definitely deals with some of the main offensive problems, main threats that we were taking note of with what's called with that we were seeing being used in NU. So I think this works very well. I think the last but not least, I would like an electric type. I do not have a ground weakness per se. I do have a ground immunity, so maybe an electric type here, just as another answer for water types. So let's have a look at an electric type that can do a bit of work. Just basically something that can hit hard and a bit fast. I mean, we could make it specs as well, just to make sure it can hit very hard. Electric is an option. We could go with that. Let me see here. Helios, Vikavolt. We can go Vikavolt, right, and make it specs. I kind of like that as a really bulky offensive threat. I like this idea. I've never used Vikavolt competitively properly. I used it in LP, but I haven't used it properly. I have no problem having this as a pivot. Yeah, and just letting this thing. Let's just bring this in. We're not going to have this with the. Well, hold on. Do I want to have this with the Bugnium? No, you're not, because I have plans for Delphox with the Grass Neum. But I want Bug Buzz, Volt Switch, Energy Ball. I want Thunderbolt actually. Screw Roost. I want Thunderbolt. And I want Choice Specs. And I want to nail things. I want to nail things. What was this? What was the reason behind this set? Speed. The speed allows us to outrun maximum speed Mega Bombasnow. Okay, that makes sense. And that including base 50s such as Vileplume. That makes sense. Cool. And it's essentially the same EV spread. But the only difference is that, yeah, basically, the only difference between theirs is that we put Thunderbolt and Choice Specs, and they have this roughly the same equivalent set available too. But I think Vikavolt could do a lot of damage here. That's a monster special attack stat. It could do an awful lot of work. We have a nice bit of pivot. We have mons that can just set up rocks and beat pivots and get chip and allow Sceptile, Delphox to pick things apart until we can get Kingler in to click agility and clean that game. I think that will work. I think that actually will work. I think this might be a really fun team to use. So we're going to rock out with it. So yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here today. Apologies for briefly a while I didn't have the right scene open for because in between calcs and whatever. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any thoughts on the video, whether it be good, bad, definitely let me know in the comment section down below, including your thoughts on the team, etc. If you liked today's video, make sure to click the like button down below for me. And if you got make sure to check out my content over on the Core Forces YouTube channel as well. Links to those and all their socials and my own socials are in the description down below. And last but not least, if you want to see more Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Team videos coming your way on this channel or more content in general, please smash that subscribe button down below for me and click that bell icon. On that note, I'm going to get up out of here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.